Hi, I just wanted to go over how I imported Svelte into webpack and gobuffalo. It's not entirely like combined. It's more or less a separate module that I did, and that was because importing it as usual sort of created a lot of errors for whatever reason, and so I did it this way. And so uh, basically, instead of doing it through this module options that Buffalo sort of has by default, I just created a whole new module that runs, and it goes after the JavaScript files and CSS files that Civet uh, creates on its own, because it sort of makes files as well. And so having it all bundled up, it kind of has to be a separate process. And so that's basically what I did. All I did was go look up Civet Webpack, and I basically copied in um, these three lines and then the module, basically, and it kind of runs after the Go Buffalo Webpack's module runs, which is fine as long as it works. And so, um, so basically, in order to do that, you do have to have the script added. And what this does is write the script to the site. And the reason why I had to put that is because if you use this, the Go Buffalo sort of script tag, it puts it on there, but it gets cached, the script itself. So if you do this, it sort of writes it afterwards, a new script, so it pulls it not directly with the files, but because then they get cached, but it takes it from the server and writes it to the web page, which I sort of think isn't quite as clean, but it allows you to dynamically add applets on the fly with Svelte. So because if you do it this way, it should work. Let's see here. If you run Buffalo, that it's Buffalo dev, but SS is thing, and there's my component. Just right here, you could change the color. And I'll update it on the fly. But if you don't do it this way, and you do it the Go Buffalo way, which I'm not sure if it's set up for, and then you run it, well, anyways, I'd have to reset up through the files and the webpack and everything, but if you do it through this way, it'll load it to the site, but then it caches it. And so every time you update it, you'd have to clear your browser cache. So instead of doing that, I just have it write to it. For whatever reason, I just couldn't get it through the webpack to be hashed with the rest of the JavaScript. I had added it through here and everywhere else it needed to be, and the tests and everything, and it just fills up with errors. So whatever, you do a little script, but it still works. That's fine. And so that's sort of how you add Civet components to your templates. That's really it. All right. Thank you.